my name is Tom Thomaser, and thank you for coming by my studio and checking out my project, Beauty and the Beat. It's a 16-song CD composed of classic hits and adult contemporary hits. It has got some of the finest music ever written on it, and I've got some of the finest people in the music business to help me put it together and to help me that performed on it. I want to start out talking about Chuck Pennington. Chuck Pennington is the pianist and arranger for Mannheim Steamroller, and I met Chuck Pennington when I was preparing to sing America the Beautiful for a ball game, and I asked Chuck if he would help me put a track together, and I had a different idea for the arrangement I wanted, so I sang it for him and we got it down. And hey, let's play a little bit of that America the Beautiful for the folks. Go ahead, run a little bit of that.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain.
Okay, so that's how I met Chuck Pennington, and that's our first arrangement, first working together. So then when I've been through a couple projects, Chuck's helped me out on, and this one here, Beauty and the Beat, he did a fantastic job. One of my favorite songs, and I think one of the most favorite songs of all time, Barbra Streisand's The Way We Were. Chuck gave me a stunning arrangement. I got another young fellow named Richie Love that played some fantastic saxophone, some tasteful work that he did on this beautiful piece. And on top of that, I went ahead and made a video to depict the storyline of The Way We Were, because it's such a touching storyline, such a touching lyric. And I think that as people view this video, they're going to say to themselves, hey, I can identify with that. My memories are like that. So Chuck gave us a great arrangement on it. Then we wanted to go back a little further, and I wanted to get Frank in the picture, because between Sinatra and Streisand are my two favorites. So, by the way, hey, let's play a little bit of Frank. Give him a little bit of my version of My Way. Here's a little Frank for you.
But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate that that song there has been very good to me. One night, everybody remembers the night they killed Bin Laden. But a day or two after that, I went to the club and I sang, and there was a bunch of Marines there home from Iraq and celebrating. And I sang 3 songs and got 3 standing ovations. I sang America, I sang Wind Beneath My Wings, and I sang My Way, and I got 3 standing ovations in one night. I was so happy to be out there that night. And that song, My Way, has done it for me every time, and it's a great song. Now let's move on a little bit. So, anyways, I got into. I wanted another Frank song, because that My Way's on Love Passionately. I wanted another Frank song for this CD, so I pulled out How Deep Is the Ocean, written by Irving Berlin back in the 30s, and Frank had a nice hit on it. I got another fantastic arrangement from Chuck Pennington and some more great sax work from Richie Love. So that's the 1-2 punch on Beauty and the Beat. Barbra Streisand's The Way We Were, Frank Sinatra's How Deep Is the Ocean. Hey, while I'm thinking of it, lest I forget, I got one of Barbra Streisand's greatest hits in here on Love Passionately, called Coming In and Out of Your Life. Let's get that worked in here too. Barbara's Coming In and Out of Your Life.
I just can't get you out of my mind, but I remember
Now, that's as far as we're going to go on talking about Beauty and the Beat for right now, because I want to talk about what I've done. So you can judge me by what I've done to give you an idea of what's going to happen with Beauty and the Beat and how it's going to come out. Now, the first song on Beauty and the Beat, or Love Passionately, is the #1 hit of the 70s, which was You Light Up My Life. Give me a little bit of that. You Light Up My Life. Go ahead. Run that a little bit.
Light up my days and fill my nights with song.
And I followed that You Light Up My Life with the #1 hit of the 80s, which was Bette Midler's big hit on Wind Beneath My Wings. Give him some of that. Give him some Wind Beneath My Wings. Yeah, go ahead.
The beautiful wind beneath my wings.
All right, now let me tell you, Chuck Pennington, that was the second thing I worked on with Chuck was Wind Beneath My Wings, because I had it ready to record. I had the rhythm section, but I didn't like the piano part. And Chuck didn't play the piano. It was somebody else that played the piano. I said to Chuck, you think you could write me a string part so I can replace that piano and it'll make that just a little more cohesive and a little warmer? And he said, yeah, I'd do that. So he wrote me a nice string part for it, and you heard that string part there. Now, moving on, I want to talk about arrangements, because arrangements are key to making a super hit or just a plain hit. Back in the 70s, and long and short of it, in the 70s, Dolly Parton recorded I Will Always Love You, sold 250,000 copies, didn't even make #1. 1990s comes along, Quincy Jones, and he arranged I Will Always Love You for Whitney Houston. She recorded it and put it out on the pop side, and it sold 5 million copies. 5 million copies. It was #1 right out of the box. It's a very popular song, and that it was because of the arrangement. So I've always stressed the arrangement. That's why I'm so glad I was able to meet Chuck and hook up with Chuck. Another song comes out of Love Passionately is the Kenny Rogers hit Lady. Let's give it a little bit of Lady. Give him a little bit of Lady.
I've waited for you for so long, lady. Your love's the only love I need, and beside me is where I want you to be.
The best thing about a hit, and hits can come from anywhere. Hits can come from classics being remade or original material. So that's why I put both on my CDs. I put several classic hits and I put some of my originals. Now, a hit is the greatest thing in the world for the music business. The listeners get a fantastic experience listening to great music, and everybody that's connected with that record then makes a lot of money, and it's a great way to do business. It's a great business to be in. Now, I put together in 2010, in September 2010 is when I released Love Passionately. So I wanted to put together a CD, or a DVD rather, a video to promote Love Passionately. And at the same time, I wanted to promote myself as an opening act for headliners. Because I'll open for any headliner anywhere in the States, anywhere in the world. Just call me, I'm there. Now, the next thing, so in this 32-minute video, I put in 6 videos from Love Passionately. And one that wasn't from Love Passionately. I put America in there as well. Because it was to show people that would look at me for an opening act that I could open for any act. Because the music I record is ageless and timeless, and people love it. That's why we got so many golden oldie stations and classic hit stations, because they don't want to let this music die. So it's the kind of music I love doing. And after we've done that, comedy thing kind of happened accidentally. It was the last thing of the video, and I'm going to close with it. I'll just tell you this: the cameraman and I got into a little banter back and forth, and some of the women in the audience got into it, and it turned out to be pretty cute. So we'll close with that. But right now, I want to say to you, every one of you that came by this site, to look at Beauty and the Beat and the possibility of you putting your support behind it with a donation. I want to thank you for coming, and I'm looking forward to having you support our project. I've put together a list of incentives. If you read through them, they start out with pictures, autographed pictures of any of the artwork from any of my CDs, and all the way up through special editions. And we look forward to hoping that these incentives will be something that you could look at and really enjoy having and showing your support to this project. Now, here's the thing to remember, backers. No matter how big your donation, it makes us one step closer to mixing, mastering, releasing, and promoting Beauty and the Beat for all the world to listen to the Thomaser touch on classic pop music. Thank you so much, and I look forward to your support on this project. Have a good one.
Still looking, still looking.
These things take time.
Yeah, it takes time. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
I'm 27. I haven't found the right person yet. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought you raised your hand there for a second.
Marriage is overrated? Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm 27. I haven't been married yet, and I saw a hand shot up.
I like her. I like her.
I'm 27. I'm not married. Pick me. Pick me.
Okay. All right. This one is called. Adam, don't. No, you got a chance on this one. This one's called I Want to Wake Up With You in My Arms for the rest of my life.
He's finally going to sing to me.
I want to